Alright, so here's the new Weber Smokefire. It just got dropped off on a pallet. So we took it off the pallet, got it through that door. It's about 32 inches wide. I'm sorry, 30 inches wide. And the door was 32, so just barely got it in. I'm going to take it apart and assemble it outside because it's not going to fit through that door. So, and plus my kids are asleep, so they're going to have to be quiet. So, be back in a minute. When you get this, there's these little tabs. So you basically squeeze them and pull down like that. It comes out. You squeeze it, pull down. Instead of cutting open the box, I started to open it up on the top. And then in infinite wisdom, I see this. So, we'll see what happens. Alright, so looks pretty good. This is the back of it. Here's the front. And I'll get this all laid out in a second. I just gotta bring it outside. Alright, got the grill outside. I had to take the door off. It was still too narrow. Got the overhang going, and then all the extra packages that come inside this box. This box right here is under the smoker, so make sure you check before you throw everything away, because there are boxes hidden all over the package. Just backing up a little bit, don't take off that piece out of the packaging, but don't take that off until your legs are assembled. Alright, so with the legs, it's very simple. You're matching up the red sticker with the red sticker, like that. And the instructions, it has you doing each screw halfway, I guess, until you get everything lined up, and then tightening. So don't tighten right away. It alternates red, yellow, yellow, red. Alright, so with these back legs, you tighten all four. On this side, you just do the top ones halfway, because I believe in 10 more steps, you're adding something that attaches to the legs, so don't skip ahead like I always do. And also, keep box E under there to support the hopper. Like I just said, I skipped ahead. If you look at the instruction manual, well, first it tells you to warn that to remove the protective cardboard, which is underneath the bottom there, underneath that. But when you remove it, the first thing you do is the legs, obviously, which is what I did, but it tells you to break down the box and have somebody help you. Tilt it on side, put the legs on by keeping box E under it. But I'm by myself and I'm impatient, so it is what it is. So let me get this upright, I'll get my wife to help me because I don't want to break the legs, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this piece goes over the half screwed screws. I guess it's just like that. Yes, it does. And then tighten. I'm actually going to loosen this up a little bit. I don't like the way it sounds. Alright, so this stainless steel piece, it's not that easy. You gotta get it on that lip, and then it wedges into place along this like oven gasket. It kind of stays in place, but have the screws ready to push together, just to keep it in place. I barely hand tighten these. Just like a little bit. It reminds me of the Smoky Mountain metal, and I ruined mine by tightening it too tight. Just oil pan, grease pan, oil pan. Alright, so the next step is these brackets. If you look down, it's kind of got like a triangle shape to them. So they match up to the actual brackets. As you can see, they're angled. Alright, so now I got the right handle. It's got these brackets on them. The one that's in box B is obviously the one for the front of the grill. So let's attach this bad boy. Let's get a good look in the inside. It's a little dark, but very interesting design. So there's these two really thick a thick black wire and a somewhat thick red wire. It's kind of got some texture to it. That's what you're going to take out. And then there's one screw. That comes out. Put that right there. Yeah, thank God I wasn't recording. Alright, so this is going to snap into place. Does it not seem right? That's right, alright. Oh, there you go. Is that bad? Alright, so this piece, I believe, goes with the one piece forward. I think it's like that. Yeah, just use a little force on that. And then this, I assume it lines up with the dots. It doesn't mention anything about that orange label. At least not, I don't see it. But doesn't say anything about any screws going in. And now we got to put back the other piece. So when you put that piece back in, it's my doggo, you gotta make sure it sticks to that grate. See, I missed it. So I gotta back it out and get into that grate, that little hole right there. See how I missed it? So that's how it's supposed to look. Now I'm going to tighten that screw back up. Just going to double check it's still there in the right spot. Yes, it is. Alright. So we just finished that's step 27. We're going to be at 28 next. And there's a total of 34 steps. 34th is just tightening everything, make sure you tighten all the nuts and stuff, but I ain't gonna worry about that. You kind of need to bend. You kind of need to pull the metal a little bit to make the holes line up. It's no other way to do it. Hey, hon. I'm almost done, alright? Alright, that's done. Now my fucking ass is wet. Well, it's getting dark out and gotta get some light. So the next step is what I thought where screws would go is where this goes. And there's two little screws that need to get screwed in. Alright, so this next piece I'm putting in is covered in grease or something. I don't know what it's covered in. I thought it was plastic, but it's like I guess to protect it. Doesn't say to wipe it, doesn't say to clean it, doesn't say anything. I'm gonna assume it's gonna burn off in the. I'm gonna wipe off the excess. Let me see if I can get it on camera. See how shiny it is? It's like this film. But I'm probably gonna wipe it down with paper towel before I put it back in. I mean, it doesn't say anything about it, so it is what it is. And it just sits like that. That's it. Doesn't really say there's a front or back. It doesn't really say how it's supposed to line up. Let me check the next page. My hands are slimy. Oh, shut up, please. Nope, next page is for tenderizer or flavorizer bars, or whatever the hell they call things. So it just doesn't say how it's supposed to sit. Is it called that? No, that don't look right. I'm assuming it's covering this so nothing gets in it. I'm gonna leave it just like that. I'm gonna go get some paper towels, clean my hands, wipe it off. Alright, so what I believe happens with these, you go on there's little lips in the back and front. You want to see, looks like it hooks on right underneath that black on this side. Same thing right underneath. So this bad boy goes right. That's easy to figure out. That's definitely easy. Go right next to it. I would think they would, nope. Same thing. There's a phone there. You can see they're all same angle, and my annoying wife just won't let me video in peace. Alright, final step, putting the grills in, the grates in. Hold on, my dumb dog got his ball in the pool. Am I not understanding something? Let me start with the smaller grills, because I feel like I know where they go. This goes on top, maybe? Okay, that makes sense. Maybe slide it? Oh, where do these go? Yep, I'm an idiot. I wish these were cast iron, but I'm sure there'll be an option to buy them later on. And that $1,100 grill turns into more than that. What are the extra pieces? Let's see what I got. Yeah, a scraper. I put the scraper over here. This stick is so unnecessary. It's not even funny. Completely unnecessary. Son of a bitch. It's a very interesting finish. It's basically cork. They corked it. I guess you can't use silicone. I don't know, clear. Kind of looks like I did it. Let's see if I get some light. See?